Hello everyone, this is GSCE, and today this is my first Gundam, I don't know what it's called. It's called a Gunpla or something. Well, first thing I noticed is that the box is kind of crushed. I think that's more a problem with the people who shipped it. It's not the seller's fault, I don't think. It's probably whoever brought it to my house. But so far the box looks like exactly like the thing they showed online. It's a little cardboard is kind of soft. I think that's most of the reason why it got crushed like this. But it's kind of like a puzzle box, maybe even cheaper than that. Somewhere around here I have a puzzle box. I don't have one that I can show right now, but this kind of feels like a puzzle box. I don't know if you could see that right there. But I also got these tools. I think it's for this stuff. I looked into some stuff online, and then I saw you need this kind of stuff when you're doing these kits and stuff. I don't think you need it for this one because it's no tools and no paint, no stickers or anything, so. But this is just for future ones if I decide to do more after this. But let's see what's in here. It says, looks like sandpaper. I didn't really know this was gonna come with the set. I didn't really look into it that much. This is that knife. They have some extra blades in there. There's more sandpaper. There's some extra coarse sandpaper. I don't know about this model kit stuff, but I know about building stuff, so I know what sandpaper and all that stuff looks like. This looks like this is a file. Yeah, I was about to say it's a file. I guess we'll see what that's for later. Oh, it's just a product satisfaction paper thing. There's this. Oh, tweezers. That's pretty cool. I don't think we'll need any of these things for the set, but I just wanted to show you that for future stuff. Oh wait, they also have this. Oh wait, I already looked at that. Okay, so let's close that. Oh wait. You could use this knife to open up this box. That would be... Wow, that's sharp. Almost cut myself with that. It's pretty loose in there. I didn't expect this cap to come off that easily. Cut myself a little bit. Probably should open it the other way, but let's get into this kit. Hopefully I don't need a bandage. Wow, that's sharp. It's not that sharp, but okay, never mind. That's pretty sharp. I was about to say I've seen sharper, but then it just instantly cuts through that cardboard like that. Cuts through the plastic. Probably didn't need that knife. Probably would have saved my hand a little bit from being cut. But I just wanted to test it out. I guess I already gained some respect for that knife. Oh, this is exactly what they said would come. It's nice. There. Is there 4 in here? Looks like 4. Of course, they have these directions. So it doesn't seem like anything in this box is injured from the kind of poor quality conditions that this thing has been through. I honestly expected a little bit more high quality box, but what do you expect for $20? It's a pretty good deal for $20. So my finger looks decent. It's not bad. So just learn to slowly open the knife, because it's a very sharp knife. Wow. That's I guess that's why they call it an X-Acto knife, because it'll cut it exact with that super sharp blade. I just wanted to test this out. I know this is not how you're supposed to normally open it, but yeah, that's really sharp. So next, I'll just take these out first. My finger still looks alright. I didn't expect it to be cut that early. But, you know, normally you do it while sometimes you accidentally get your finger cut while you're trying to while you're trying to open it, because you haven't learned how sharp it is yet. Then you learn to be more careful. It's actually pretty cool. This is actually really cool. I like. It looks higher quality than I thought it would. $20. Normally you get stuff like Gazilla toys that it's my phone ringing, sorry. So here are the directions. Oh wait, directions are on the side, sorry. I haven't done one of these before, so. Oh, so they have the names for them or something. Oh, they just called this. Oh, that's okay. So this 1 and 2, and this is some weird name over there. 1 and 2. I'm kind of confused. Oh, okay. So they have. Yeah, I'm still confused. Okay, okay, so they, why do they have in Spanish? I think that's Spanish. It's not, oh, so they have little numbers right here. I don't know if you could see that, probably not, but it says number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4. Oh, that's pretty cool. So they have 1A. So it's this thing. So how do you remove it? Oh, that's it? That's pretty cool. Just instantly breaks off like that. Hopefully it won't break off like that later with the actual tool thing. So what do I need to break off here? This thing, I guess? Okay, let's see what the directions say. Oh, this is A. So you need B1. This is B1. Okay. Break that off. That's pretty cool. Now we have A2, 16. This is 16. I haven't done one of these before, so if I accidentally break it, then it's then I'm dumb. Because I'm inexperienced. So we've got that so far. We have this little thing, and And then I'm not really too skilled in this kind of stuff. I like putting stuff together, but never have I done one of these kits or any model stuff at all. It's just I have some experience in building furniture and stuff, which is actually kind of hard to do. But most of that was just me making custom stuff and then putting it together. It was never doing anything that was already pre-planned. Oh, this is the head. That is really cool. Oh, that is awesome. It looks pretty good quality. I won't lie. That's pretty cool. I like that, especially for $20. You know what you could get for $20? It's Godzilla toys that just stand still. And for it to move, it'd be like a lot less quality. So far, it's okay. I got the head. Am I even recording? Yeah, I'm recording. So I got the head. That's really cool. Now we have. I think I could get this done faster now. Now that I know how this thing works. So, never mind. So, oh, it's this thing. The thing I'm always confused about so far is that I don't know exactly how to break them off. Okay, never mind, I got it off. It's not like an instant thing. I guess this is what the file is for. I'll just use my nail. So we have A2. My finger looks better alright right now. Just a little red. Barely. 15. Okay, you just twist it. That's pretty cool. So you get this little thing. They make it look really big right here. And it's actually almost exact size. I'll just forget about that. So I'm gonna try and not. Just have moments where I'm not talking. I'm gonna try and talk for most of this thing because I don't want you guys to be like kind of disinterested. And I think I'm pretty good at talking about nothing while I'm working. Or what I'm working on. I don't really talk though a lot. But I think I could come up with some stuff while you guys are watching. So you get this yellow thing. The thing I don't like about it is that it's not in color, but that's alright, it's $20. What do you expect? A2 6. I'm looking for a 6. Oh, here it is. I really wonder how they make these. Do they build it in here? Or do they build it and then they just solder it in there with plastic? I don't know exactly how they do the stuff. So... okay. See, I have some experience with Bionicles back in the day. And some Legos, but nothing really much like this. This is like basically a Lego Bionicle set that's more complicated. 17. So is this thing. But I think I'm getting the hang of it. I just have to I have to. Oh, so it goes in there. Oh, this is the ball joint. Oh. Oh, I got it in. This is just a little stiff. I guess it's good to be stiff because if it's hard to move like this, then it'll be hard. It'll probably be about easy when it's full Gundam, and then you have the legs right here, and then he bends like this. but if it's loose, then it's gonna be like going real everywhere because it's not a good joint. So that's actually nice to see that they fit in like that. So you get this thing, then you get A15, and that is this thing. Trying to break it out of here. Oh, got it. I know not all sets are like this, just in case you're wondering, like, oh, this is, wow, that looks awesome. Just saying, that looks really cool. Just in case you're wondering if I think that all sets are snap-in, that's why I bought this set right here where it has the clippers. I watched like a 2-hour stream of this one guy do it. And that's where it actually, where I got interested in it, kind of. It's pretty interesting to me. At first it was like kind of boring, because, to be honest, he was just standing there and he was just doing stuff. It's got this joint. A218. He was just kind of standing there, and but after seeing like the final product, which I was surprised that I even wait a second, how's this going? Oh, like this. Wait, what? Oh, wow, that's cool. Is it not going anymore? Oh, just like that? I don't know. Maybe I'm doing it wrong. Like this? Now that feels right. So that guy was kind of just standing there, and he was kind of like, you know, building. Sometimes answer some questions that I and other people asked him, but he just mostly stand there. And I kind of not want to do that. But after seeing, you know, after staying for like 2 hours, you know, I enjoyed the conversation mostly. Oh, it goes right there. Wait, which way does it? Okay, so I'm watching it. It goes like this. Oh, that's nice. So I was watching his thing, and I wasn't, you know, I'm not really wasn't into models that much. I was kind of like, oh, this is kind of boring. It's like, why are you making them? You don't really do much with them. Just put them on a shelf or something. So, did I do this wrong? I think I did something wrong. How do you get this out of here? Trying to, almost there. So it has to be straight. It's kind of hurting my fingers. Ah, got it. Kind of. I don't want to break it. I'm just trying to adjust it. Oh, is that right? That looks right. It's a little bit right. Man, this thing's complicated. I guess that joint was a little stiff. It looks good now. So, but what was I saying with the thing? So, I wasn't interested at first. I was kind of like, this is a little boring. Maybe I should go or something. I'm kind of getting tired of watching this guy just stand there building. And his reception was kind of bad, but after watching for a little bit, I kind of got more and more interested. Even though I would just, talk to people, which is what I usually do in the chat. So, but I noticed myself kind of getting more and more intrigued by it and the complexity of the building stuff. So I asked him a couple questions like, why do you build it? And at first it was like, it's just a little simple. Wasn't really that much interested in the whole thing. But then I after doing some research and stuff afterwards, which I was surprised that I actually made it past the 2 hours of that guy's whole stream. That was very I was not expecting that at all. But after watching it, I did some research into this whole thing, and I found that this stuff is actually kind of cheap, and it's not that. Wait a second. It's hard to build and talk at the same time. And it actually looked pretty cool. Wow, that's like that. See, this is pretty cool. And it actually looked pretty cool, so I looked into it. I got one of the things, which is this thing right here now that I'm building. And here we are. That's about it. There's not much more to it. I'm not into the whole show or anything. I haven't seen it. I haven't seen the whole show, or any of the show basically, but I'm not a fan of anime, or basically much stuff that has to do with anime. But this kind of seemed interesting to me, even though I don't agree with that guy about all the stuff. I gave his video a chance, and I watched the whole 2 hours of it, because I came in an hour late. It was actually 3 hours. I gave it a chance, and here we are. I'm building this thing that looks pretty cool. What is this? So I just wanted to say that so that you can know how I got into this, where I got this idea from. It was from this guy. I forgot his name. He has an Ultraman. I think I'm subscribed to him or something. He has an Ultraman profile picture. Oh, these are like lasers or something, right? He has little swords. I don't watch the show, but that's what it looks like to me. So, oh, now we have arms. B1. B1. Ah, here it is. B1 8. B1 9. B1 2 8. B2 9. You just get those down there. So I thought this was pretty interesting, and if you never tried it, then I recommend giving it a chance. It only takes one kit to see if you really like this stuff or not, or if you don't. It is not really that complicated. It's not like rocket science or anything. It may kind of look boring in this stream, but to be honest, I didn't really understand what they're saying much either, mostly because I was like, so why do you guys do this? They were like, because it's fun. And I'm like, okay, is there any other reason? It's like, well, we have these Gundam things or something. And I was like, well, they're kind of fragile or something, right? They can break. And yeah, so I thought they were kind of, these fragile things that, you drop them and then they shatter into 100 pieces. Like some of the other Bandai stuff with the $100 Godzilla toy stuff. But I looked into it and they actually look pretty solid. And I saw the guy's final product at the end of the stream. And it looked pretty solid to me. Oh, this is the kneecap, right? This is the knees. And it looked pretty solid to me, so that is really cool. So I looked into it, I bought it, and then came about a week later, basically a week later, and now I'm here building it. B14. These things always confuse me. I wish they could just kind of do it easier. But it's alright. It's more a challenge, I guess. If you could just build it in a second, then it would be like, why are you doing this? It's like, I have no idea. There's no challenge and there's no... It just costs me money. That would basically be the only rational explanation. That wouldn't even be a rational explanation. Oh, did I put this on wrong? There wouldn't even be a rational explanation unless just getting the toys would be all the reason there is. Which is actually a pretty decent reason, but I don't buy toys just to look at them on a shelf. That's not why I do it. I had to think to myself before buying this, what am I going to do with this thing? So I came up with a couple things. Stop motion, because this thing looks like it has lots of movement. I researched it a good amount. I thought they said legs. Oh, maybe it was just my imagination. I researched this thing a good amount before buying it. Not too much. And actually I have to say this thing looked worse on the Amazon thing, so I think they should redo that to make it more... normally things actually look a lot better on Amazon, but when you buy it, it looks like really bad. So I think they should redo that, and have a better picture of it. Maybe like a real picture that looks kind of animated, the one they show online. That's just my opinion on it. Wow, this hand is really hard to get in. Am I even supposed to get it in? Assemble this part first. I have no idea why they're telling me that. So they want you... I don't want to break this, because I know I can. Using my arms. My hands, I mean. Oh, okay. I was a little confused by that. Oh, that was easy. I might have actually broke that if I wasn't careful. Wow, this thing's actually kind of pretty small. But that's alright, it looks pretty cool. I think he's gonna be this tall, so yeah, that makes sense. I don't know, I was expecting bigger. So got this arm, put it in, boop. And then you have this one. So yeah, I just wanted to explain how I got into this whole thing and why I'm all of a sudden I'm doing Godzilla stuff, and then I have this weird thing about building Gundam stuff. So I just wanted to explain why in this stream, so you don't have to ask me at the end or something, or during it. So you have the arms and legs right there. Now we have B6, B1, 6. There's these things. It doesn't look like the picture, but alright. Break them off. And kind of from a side, it's like that optical illusion, I guess. Put these on the shoulders. And what is that supposed to do? It's supposed to do something? I don't see where it's supposed to connect. Maybe I'm doing it wrong. It's supposed to go like... I have no idea. It was kind of making sense before this. But now I'm kind of lost. Does it go like this? Wow. Oh, okay. I think. Kind of looks right. Kind of. Yeah, that looks right. I believe I can fly. Dun 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 dun. Dun dun dun. Superman. We got Superman over here. Is he gonna fight Brainiac? I actually do have a Brainiac action figure from a long time ago. From its original box. Now we have the waist. We have a good considerable amount of stuff left here. So we have B12. That's a vitamin, I think. B12. B12. A1. Starting to get... I'm not gonna brag, but I think I'm getting better at this. Definitely not gonna brag, but I think I'm getting more used to this than I was before. I'll definitely say that. Definitely no expert, especially since it's taken me this long to put together a beginner's one. But I'm starting to pick up the rhythm. Never mind. No idea what this is. Go like this? Ah, that's how it goes. That's pretty cool. Suppose like this? Oh, I didn't even know what I'm doing and I'm putting it together. I'm just guessing. I'm like, does it go like this? And then it goes in. Yeah, exactly like that. Oh, I'm supposed to do this other side. So we got B2. C2. I'm trying to explain this to you guys, mostly because I don't expect you to understand what's going on, but because I don't want you guys to be, like, kind of bored. So I'm explaining this to you guys so that you will not be bored. And so I will not be bored also. Even though I'm basically talking to myself while recording this. It's kind of funny. Get this in there. Put this on the back. I think. It's supposed to go in. Ah, okay. I get it now. Go like that. It's kind of loose. I think it's supposed to be like that though. Oh well. So we have B1. I'm guessing it's this thing. Oh, that's what keeps it in place. I have no idea what... Yep, that's what it keeps it in place. That's pretty cool. That's a good design. Normally they would just have this thing. What the? This thing moves? Did I put it on wrong? think this thing is supposed to go over here. Yeah, that looks right. Yes! Freedom! So, I'm free! Actually, Gundam, sir, only your arms are free. Get me out of this thing, Wrong. Good people don't use guns. But, my name is Gundam. Oh, okay. People have no use for weapons like... This town belongs to Gundam. I'm just guessing because I already kind of know what he looks like right here. Just get the feet. Now I have to actually look at the things. I was kind of looking at them, but not like... I think I'm actually almost done with this. Oops, I accidentally pulled out the wrong ones. I'll just put this to the side. So I need a 3 something. Are you even recording? I think my battery's gonna die soon. I'll just push pause again. Okay, so I still have battery left. It's just not much battery. So this Gundam figure actually looks pretty cool. I think it could use some better instructions though. But I was able to understand it. It might be confusing for people who don't know what's going on though. So we have A3, which is this thing, if you can see that. I also wish it had the letters and the numbers were kind of clear. It's kind of just like engraved. But you know, it's a cheap set. But I think they do that with the more expensive ones too. 24. I'm just making sure this is the one so I don't pop out the wrong ones. 24. You put these things in the shoes. And... what? Oh, okay. Pretty sure it doesn't go on like this. So far this set has been easier to put in. Oh, got it. And when you try to put something in and it feels that stuck, it's probably because you're doing something wrong. See, that was a nice fit. This one didn't fit that nice, but they feel about the same. Next thing I'm looking for is a white piece that is covering 20, just gotta make sure, 20. Okay. I was not expecting that. Not expecting that at all. That was actually kind of a surprise. I was actually kind of thinking to myself, if these things are all made out of these joints, then you could just break them apart really easily. The whole set. You don't even need to break them out of this, because then it's actually kind of complicated right here. It has like 4. It's like, man, they really didn't want this one to get out. Man, I actually need clippers for this one. Nope. Just the mention of clippers makes that thing crack. Just the mention of clippers scares that plastic. So much that it breaks. Clippers are like Batman, I guess. So this is his foot. I think this is how it's supposed to look like. Actually, it looks more detailed on this paper than it does in the real thing. But you know, it's a set. So of course they're gonna put more stuff because this is not mass-produced. This drawing. This is you copy it into a paper, and then you print it. It's pretty easy. So if they got this wrong, then that would be really sad. But they didn't even get this wrong. This is actually done pretty good. Done pretty well. My only complaint is that the kind of feels a little too swivelly right here. I know that's gonna pop up in the future. This one, you know, it feels alright. I know that's gonna pop up in the future. That's got a Spider-Man toy like that. It's like literally handling a rag doll because it doesn't stand up because when you put it like this, the legs go everywhere. They like flatten like that. So we got the legs. I mean the feet. B3. Man, these words are confusing me. What? 3. Oh, okay. That makes sense. Like I said, they need to have like a sticker or something like black letters at least. The engraving thing is not working for me that much. So you gotta break these legs out. Everything else is good though. Just, you know, that's my only thing I would add. I know lots of people just build this and they're like, accept it for what it is, but I don't really accept. I'm just adding some, you know, some criticism to improve. If anyone that is building these things actually watches this, who produces them, that would be my only complaint and my only piece of advice. I wouldn't really advise anything else because you guys did a splendid job with modeling this thing to be $20. That is like crazy. In a good way. I've never seen that. Never seen this. Is normally they're like $50 or something for this same quality for something else. That is just like crazy. In a good way again. So you get this thing and you put it in here, I think. Again, this is my first time. I'm not gonna. And oh, over here. In the future, I know I'm gonna be better at this, and I won't be as confused, or maybe I will. But yeah, like I'm confused right now. What in the world? Oh, okay. That's pretty cool. Okay, I get it now. I'm just a little confused at the movement and stuff. I've never seen this kind of thing right here. This is like you actually have your foot in like a sandal or something, and then the sandal just, it doesn't follow your foot. So far, I have not really much complaints. You know, just some small stuff here and there. Mostly about the letters. But nothing really much else. Everything else is pretty decent. Man, I got the wrong one again. Wait, did I? Yeah, I did. That's messed up. See, I'm trying to find the letters, and it's kind of, they're kind of like hollow letters. They're kind of like see-through. I think I actually threw some of these out when I was little. I was like, what is this? Garbage. Of course, now I realize that it might have been it, or it might have just actually been garbage. And maybe my memory remembered wrong. But that would be actually pretty funny if I actually did throw it out, because I thought it was garbage. But then it's an actual pretty cool toy, which I would have had fun with when I was younger. It's basically like people from the past would have basically seen like a computer, opened it, and then probably like threw it out or something because it looked like trash. Because they didn't really know what it was or anything. It just looks like a box or something. And to me, this didn't look like I mean, now it kind of looks like really special. But like when you see all these things with like the little pieces and stuff, you don't really think that it's anything special or anything. It just, maybe it was something else. I remember it was like a Connects set back when that was more popular. I don't know if they're popular anymore, but back when that was popular, I remember throwing out that stuff by accident. So we got B15. Okay, see, I almost made another mistake. Oh wait, never mind, they want me to get that one too. B15, B14, and we get the other side over here. B15 and B14. Left side is for some reason easier to break off. I don't know why that is, but it just is, I guess. Get that right there. Oh, it's backwards. Get that right there. Put it together. And then, oh, you put it right there. This is looking pretty cool so far. I think I remember having bigger joints in the knees. Maybe it's just some faulty memory. I'm not remembering correctly. But so far it's looking pretty. Am I missing something? Oh man, yeah, that's the thing. This is the. I'm sorry, my hands are shaking a little bit. This is the thing right here. Is the. I don't know exactly how to explain it. It's a joint covering. Basically covers the joint like that. So that's what I remembered. But I remember it being able to go up and down. Well, you know, I already said there's a joint. So that's good enough for me. It covers up the knee when it's standing straight up. That's good enough for me. I'm not going to complain about it. It's pretty cool. Oh, so they have a extra support. Yeah, this was the thing I broke off earlier. Hopefully that's where it was supposed to go. 22, A3, 22, A3, 20, oh, 23. So yeah, this is really cool so far. I think I'm basically done. Just a couple of accessory stuff, I guess. See, wait. You guys see this? Everything is in color. I guess because, you know, it's $20 and stuff, but I think it would have helped a lot if this was in color. Maybe your guys' has color, but maybe it's just something with mine. But, again, I'm not saying it's a bad thing. It's actually pretty cool. However, wow, that's an actual foot joint right there. That's, okay, never mind, this is awesome. This is pretty awesome. Okay. That is just awesome. There's some pretty genius people working on these joints. If only we had these people working on the Godzilla toys. You need some of these people. We need these people. The world needs them. You only have like just like stiff models. I'll show you an example. This one is a very good one right here. This one's actually about as... he's a lot shorter. Which might be accurate. I think he's actually in reality this tall, too, but we'll forget about that. You see how much joint this guy has? He has, like, joints everywhere. And he's just like a simple model building thing. His joints in his ribs, I think. Yeah, right there. Joints. Joints in his legs. I don't have the legs in yet, but this Godzilla is kind of just like a lot more stiff. I get it that he's you know, supposed to be I get it that he's supposed to be, you know, bigger so that his joints have to be not that many, but I don't feel like he has that much movement in like legs and stuff. You see how these legs, they're like that is like really hard to move a lot. The tail is very awesome though. The tail beats anything in this thing though. But if we had more people working on the stuff that worked, who had the designs and stuff like this, I think the Godzilla toys would be a lot more popular and a lot better. That's just me. You guys might like the stiff ones, but let's just finish this. So we have... are we ever gonna need these? I guess not. 21. 21... I was just thinking, if I could do this again, that would... like a speed run build, that would be pretty cool. I would just like probably like finish it real fast by now. But not like the first time I did it, but I like to talk during this stuff so you guys don't get bored though, so I don't think that would be possible. Let's get the joints. Is there any telling which leg this is? Or are they just both the same leg? That's kind of like a neat design, but it's kind of confusing at the same time. But I'll just do it to this one. It has like this little flap right here. You know, most toys that like they don't have anything that moves and they just go like this a little bit. This one actually has like a little flap thing for the legs to move. Like this. And then when it goes down, this flap thing can also go down to cover up any joints underneath. This thing keeps falling off. Gotta get that in there. I don't actually know if I'm doing that right, but good enough. Good enough for who it's for. Which is me. It's not for anyone else. Wow, that's pretty cool. I can't show you the table because, well, I actually could. Then you have the leg movement right here, the feet, the angles of the feet. It's actually pretty cool. I know this one's a pretty cheap one. There are more expensive ones that are actually a lot better, I think. Oh, and then you could go like this. That's awesome. It's breakdancer. Karate fighter. Brings me back to the days when we just destroy the toys. They're more durable toys, so they didn't really ever break, but this one I feel like would break the first contact of a rock. This one's like the definition of toys that would break. This is like the first one. I think it's a little confusing right here, but I think I got it. This joint's supposed to be covered up. That looks good. I'm sorry, I'm just trying to... Alright, that looks better. Now he looks like a dancer. That's pretty cool. Exactly. So I'll give my quick review after this, so that I think the battery's gonna die soon. It's only been 20 minutes, it's not that long. Definitely not as long as that the other one I saw. This other stream. This is obviously not as complicated one, and I think this one's smaller and has less intricate parts to it, so it's not that big of a deal. That it took pretty quick, but we'll see when I get into the more complicated ones, which I might or might not be, because those ones are kind of expensive. Wow, look at this one. There are these little flaps also that go in just like this one right here, so that I could go like this. Can't actually do the splits, but you could go like this basically. This actually could do some animation with the Godzilla toys. I think I'll do that soon. Maybe not, it depends if this is easy to animate or to not animate it. If it's easier not to... If it takes too much time, then I don't think I will do it. What is this? Compatible with... Oh, sold separately. Yeah, that sounds about right. Everything awesome is sold separately. Yeah, except the other things that come with this. At least it has a gun. That's pretty cool. I don't know why it would be called Gundam without a gun. It's like being called doctor without being a doctor. Oh, then you have the little... Oh, that's what this thing was for, right? No, that's not what it's for. This thing looks like it comes in later. I'll just take out the shield. No other stuff in this one. Get rid of that. No other stuff in this one. Get rid of that. No other stuff in this one. Looks like we started out with what we had last time, which is nothing, because there's nothing here. I guess we have this one left. This one. This one. Oh, here's the scope. I guess it starts right here. Oh, that's pretty cool. It can move like that. Like a real scope, I guess. I don't know what real scopes look like, but it's just a guess that they move like this. That's pretty awesome. Oh, it actually fits in his hand? Wow, that's cool. Even has like a little thing in his arm so that it goes in. Like I said, I think before, I'm gonna do some animations with him, but I'm not gonna use one of those stands, because those stands are very obvious that you're it doesn't feel like he's moving by himself. It looks like you're just controlling him with a stand. So I will not be using those stands that they mentioned in the pack right here. I'm going to use some other tricks that I know of to animate. We have the red thing. Spent 20 minutes of my life working on this. Now, was it worth it? I'm gonna say yes, it was. It was definitely worth my time. Otherwise, I would just be sitting in the chair, looking at the computer, watching some videos or something, and it wouldn't really have been worth my time as much as this. Oh, so it has like a little... These things ever going to be used? What are these things for? Are they supposed to... I have no idea. I'll look into it a little bit later. That was an accident. Big one goes in here. And then what? Is this thing supposed to go in his hand or something? It doesn't really fit. I don't get it. Wait, let's take it out. So that doesn't look right. I don't think it's a problem with the people who made this then. I think it's just mostly a problem with me being dumb in this one circumstance. Oh. Okay, I got it now. They didn't explain it that good here. They just say assemble this part first, and I was like, what? It's supposed to go on the back, like that, if you don't want it. And then when you do want it, it goes on this arm like this, right here. And then you put the arm in right here. That's why I was confused. So it wasn't me being dumb, it was just them not explaining it that good. It wasn't any fault to the people who designed it or anything. It was just not properly explained inside the manual. But luckily this looks awesome right here. This little gangster right here. You put your gun down right now. I don't have a gun. You put it down. Man, judging by this Gundam suit, he'd be toast by Godzilla. Even this Godzilla right here. See how heavy this guy is? This guy's like... He'd break this whole... Yeah, look, see? Now let's put this guy on the set. He like fits perfectly up there. He's like... This thing has no problem holding him. And then Godzilla is like... That is Godzilla. But now I'm gonna do a little... I have to say the Gundam model right here actually looks better than this. I don't know if this is how he really looks in the anime or something, but that doesn't look that good. I'm just saying. This looks a lot better. This looks awesome. So this actually looks like an improvement from this picture right here. Probably not all the pictures, but this is a pretty awesome figure. Building it is definitely going to be a 8 out of 10. Building it was very fun, but like I mentioned earlier with these things, they're kind of hard to see, and it's hard to tell these small letters that you might be able to see right there, but barely. I think they need to be highlighted with black ink, and these need to be a solid piece, not see-through like this, and then they need black ink also. Or at least like a pen or something, you know, they worked all that hard engraving it. I think they can do the ink and stuff. But overall, this is very awesome. But I'm going to find out what this piece was right here, so that so that I don't have something missing in the figure and then it break later. Does this go on the back? Something? Oh, this goes right here. Does it? Yeah, this does. Okay, I was wondering why the arms were a little, I don't think that's the right angle. I'm gonna take that out. Oh no, it's stuck. Oh, there it goes. I was wondering why the arms were a little, looked kind of skinny. I don't really like that. Maybe I put it on the wrong arm. I'm trying to figure out what's going on here. Probably should have figured this out earlier. I'll just try this one. So this goes in like this. What? No idea. So it goes like this. Oh, okay. So that's a stronger joint. That is nice. Okay, I was wondering what that was for at first, and then it does look better also. It doesn't look as skimpy as this. It doesn't look as skinny. It doesn't look skinny. So we have that. Put it right there. And then no skinniness to that arm. That arm looks like a wrestler arm. It looks like he's just been working out. This actually looks like one of those machines you have in the... Just pulling it like that. This guy's working out. I don't want to stress the joints too much. See, it's already kind of loose. It's already a lot loose. But I will give my review in a second. Make sure I'm not missing anything like that. I also did some engraving back then. On my chair. I might show my chair that I built a while ago. I built a couple chairs. The other one's not as professional. It was just meant to be a sturdy and strong chair. So I'm going to talk about these instructions. Instructions are pretty good, I think. Except, like I said, the color. So I think I'd give it, except for the undead color, I think I'd give it an 8 out of 10 for instructions. I was able to understand most of the stuff. Only got confused by a couple stuff. The figure is mostly sturdy. It's very strong with except this arm. This arm keeps on bothering me a little bit. I don't like thinking about that arm gonna get loose, but everything else is really good. Really good. When I say really good, is really good. Movement, everything is very awesome. And then you could just take this out, I think. You have to actually pull it out. So that might get a little annoying sometimes. I think they should have thought of a better way for that. For you to take this out, this is kind of hard. I don't want to break the toy, the figure. I just thought of using my X-Acto knife on that, and I was like, am I dumb? That is not a good idea. I guess that's what this thing is for. Yeah, that worked. Okay. This is actually kind of hard. Let's see, what can we spare? Man, this is actually kind of tough. There, I broke that. Wasn't too tough. And then we have push it out like that. So I'm actually gonna keep this because I might need this for later, so I'll just break this somewhere. There we go. Break that so that we just have like a little thing so that we can just push it out whenever we want, because that's really hard to do it by hand. That's my only complaint, I think, and the fact that there's nowhere to really hold this afterwards. But it's better than a lot of other accessories. You could just keep it in his hand if you want. Makes him look looks like he has a actually kind of looks like brass knuckles, but it looks like kind of like a cup of coffee. There's a cup of coffee right there, just in case he gets thirsty while he's patrolling with his gun. Then he has his gun, just in case he sees an intruder. So yeah, I'll give this figure overall definite 9 out of 10. I think it's one of my favorites so far, besides this one. This one's my all-time favorite Godzilla figure. So this one scales up to this one, I think. Not height exactly. As you can see, it's definitely not the same height. It's a lot smaller. But I think in height, in what it lacks in height, it makes up in quality. Which you could kind of see it right there. It's kind of like a little cheap plastic dollar store stuff. But this is far beyond a dollar store toy. And it goes into a model. It is definitely a model. I just wish they did kind of better advertising that this was a model kit. They only had like one picture where they showed these little things, and it wasn't really made clear that it was a set, unless you're a fan of the stuff already and you know that what the sets are called and stuff, specific names. But overall, this was pretty good. I'll give it that, and definitely 8 out of 10. This guy's like a 9. And I don't know where my original Godzilla figure is, but he's somewhere. And the accessories are actually pretty cool for this. It's really cool. So overall, everything. This is a figure that I recommend you guys getting and seeing for yourself. I'm not going to tell you that you're going to like it, because I know like a good portion of you may not. But I recommend getting it to try it out, see if you like it. It's not that expensive, about $20. It might take a little while to come, like to ship to you. I don't know if it's available in all countries, but I think it's made in Japan or something. I don't know. But I recommend getting it, and I hope you like this building thing and you liked watching this whole thing. And if you did watch it, then thank you for watching it. And that's about it. Thank you for watching, and goodbye. Goodbye, Gazilla. Goodbye.